Hi everyone, I'm Katie Galligan. I am the co-instructor for sections C and D of this round of 519. This is my favorite course to teach. So I actually came to get my master's of social work actually after I had a master's of science in developmental psychology. So my passion population, if you will, is teenagers, youth, and young adults, or the transition age youth or TAY population. That is the population that I worked with for the majority of my career. I worked with the highest acuity populations in TAY, which included folks with severe and persistent mental illness, complex PTSD, youth who'd been in foster care, and I had additional specializations in working with gang involved youth and youth who were commercially sex trafficked. And involved in the behavioral health and foster care system in some way, shape, or form throughout their life. I am also a certified yoga instructor. I use a lot of mindfulness in my personal self care practice as well as my clinical practice. I love using mindfulness and other DBT type skills with the transition age youth population because it's hard to regulate yourself at that age, no matter what. And when you're at that age and suffering from the symptoms of trauma and maybe even still living inside your trauma, it is extremely challenging to regulate. And those are the skills that we know from research work effectively and best and cause the least amount of harm in that population. And these are all vital, critical clinical skills for us. We need to be able to look at the research, make sure that what we're doing is not creating harm, because in fact, the history of social work is rooted in oppression. The whole houses and, those types of facilities and settings were all based on the old moral failing argument. If you are mentally ill, if you are developmentally disabled, if you have poverty issues, you have a moral failing, meaning there's something wrong with you and you probably need religion in order to save you. And I'm not saying anything bad about religion. I have a strong faith myself. However, when that is the moral argument placed upon humans, that does not match up with our current NASW code of ethics, which says that everybody has dignity and that everybody has the right to choose how they would like to use their strengths in order to heal. That's very different than the foundation of social work. And so I also think it's really important for us to be valuing research in our field so that we don't cause undue harm. Now, although my passion population is in transition age youth, I, in the last 4 years, transitioned into being a medical social worker, and I currently work for BJC Home Care, which is a community-based home health agency. I work directly with medical professionals, and I am the only social worker on my team. That comes with a significant amount of education responsibility as a social worker. I am constantly educating folks in the medical system about trauma-informed care and social determinants. We know that in home health, about 60% of our outcomes are related to social determinants and not to actual health, biology, and other genetic components. And so social work in home health is crucial. And it is a unique experience coming from the behavioral health system and working in the medical system. And so I've had a wide breadth of experiences in social work. I'm always down to talk to students about anything that may interest them about any of the roles that I've served in. I've also served in more macro level type roles, project management, project development, project evaluation, which is all very research heavy. And now that we're coming up on election year, it is more crucial than ever that all of us are critical analyzers of research and that we are not subjected to, I don't want to say necessarily conspiracy theories, but that's part of it. You know, we want to know that when we're being presented with information, where is this information coming from? Who is sourcing this information to us? Where are they getting the funds to get this information to us? And sometimes when you are not aware and people say things like research shows and statistics demonstrate, then you think, oh, okay, well, that's science. But sometimes it's not. So there's a lot of reasons why in general life and in our field, we need to be good critical analyzers of research. And you're going to learn how to do some of that stuff in this course. So I wrote in the comments just some tips and tricks for this course. It moves at a very high, fast pace, so you got to keep up with that. It is very vital that you start really digging into and prioritizing academic writing, APA 7 style. I left some pretty specific directions there that I pulled directly from the syllabus and from one of my other co-instructors' announcements. You have some assignments coming up due this Saturday. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I've also included in text in this video announcement, or below this video announcement rather, the ways in which to reach out to me. You are always welcome to reach out to me via Canvas, but I am a home health social worker. I am in and out of my car all day long. I do not have my personal laptop. I need my personal laptop to log into Canvas and respond to your messages or provide assistance. However, if you email me directly to my ASU email, that goes directly to my cell phone. And for better or for worse, I'm glued to my cell phone all day long. I check it in and out of appointments or in between appointments. And so that's the fastest and easiest way to get me if you need me. So take care. I look forward to working with y'all this semester.